What's going on? I'm Dex with DVS Detailing, and in today's short video, I just wanted to highlight two of my most recent and favorite products that I've been using as a mobile detailer. So as a professional detailer, especially a mobile detailer, we want to be as efficient as possible as we can when servicing our clients' vehicles, right? Well, the two products that I have today do specifically just that. They help improve efficiency and reduce the amount of time that you actually spend out there in the sun, which is especially important for someone like me who is in Tampa, Florida, and summer's approaching. It's already getting pretty hot. So let's take a look at the first product here. The first product that I have here is not the foam cannon itself, but this item right here. This is from Tool Daily, and it allows me to switch seamlessly between my foam cannon and my spray nozzle. There have been many of times where I am switching back and forth between my spray nozzle and my foam cannon, and it just takes up a lot of time. And the reason being is because as a mobile detailer, you kind of have to adapt to your situations. So with that being said, I may have to work at a vehicle one side at a time, or if it's really hot and there's no shade, one panel at a time. So that involves me switching back and forth from the foam cannon to my spray nozzle. But with this tool here, I no longer have to continuously disconnect my foam cannon from my spray gun and vice versa with the spray nozzle. I actually can just switch it here on the fly, and it takes no time. No time at all, very little effort. And I've noticed that after using this, it really has made my process that much more efficient. I don't find myself disconnecting my spray nozzle, putting it somewhere in my pocket or in the back of the truck, getting my foam cannon, foaming down the car, and then going back to look for my spray nozzle. Now, of course, yeah, they do make spray nozzle holders that attach to your spray gun, but I found that I really only use one, maybe two different tips. I generally stick with the 25-degree tip. So with that being said, I always keep my tip in this tool and my foam cannon. You may have actually seen in some of my other videos or my shorts of this thing in action. And let me tell you, it's not an expensive tool. I think I paid maybe 25, 30 bucks for this, and it does great. If you're a mobile detailer, or even if you're detailing in the shop and you just want to be more efficient about how you're tackling the vehicle, I definitely recommend you getting this tool. I will put a link in the description. I don't have an affiliate account, so I'm not actually going to make anything off of it, but this will definitely be something that'll help you guys. Now, the other thing that I want to highlight here is actually a product that I'm able to pick up locally thanks to Detailer's Warehouse in my area. It is the Car Candy Super Bright Heavy Duty Acid Wheel Cleaner. Now, let me tell you, this will absolutely melt anything, any brake dust off of the wheels. As we all know, we could spend 5, maybe 10 minutes, depending on the design of the wheel, cleaning those things, getting the brake dust off, especially if you're working on the inner barrel and behind the spokes. Well, again, like I said, this stuff just absolutely melts off the brake dust of the wheels. Now, with that being said, I dilute this 10 to 1. I have never been in a situation, and I probably would not recommend a situation where you use this at full strength, especially if you're using this outside. But with that being said, I also have never had any problems with this damaging any wheels. Even on steel wheels, some industrial wheels, it's never caused any problems. It's been a big help. Again, no longer spending 5 minutes on just the wheels alone. Put this in my spray bottle, dilute it 10 to 1, and it absolutely sheds the brake dust off of the wheel. Now, I may actually have some videos of me using this product. If I do, I'll go ahead and play that now. Now, as a precaution, I will say this. If you guys are using this stuff, specifically spraying it onto wheels, make sure you wear a respirator. This stuff is pretty strong and you definitely will feel it in your lungs if you're not wearing some type of protection. It goes without saying, you should probably be wearing gloves with this stuff as well. Now, I typically keep the solution in a spray bottle like this, just a basic spray bottle you can pick up at Home Depot or Lowe's or probably even Walmart. But the thing that I've noticed is that over time, this trigger, this spray mechanism starts to deteriorate. And it really seems to be only with this product. So I would definitely recommend getting a higher quality spray bottle if you're going to be using this stuff, unless you don't mind paying an extra what, $4 or $5 every so often to replace the bottle. Now, an honorable mention here, since I did show it, is my foam cannon from Astro Eye. It's Astro Eye foam cannon. I actually recently started using this foam cannon. Before, I was using the Tool Daily foam cannon, just like the Tool Daily switcher here, and it was great. I loved it. It did provide a nice decent amount of foam. However, the problem that I was having with the Tool Daily foam cannon is I've gone through 3 of them. For whatever reason, the way that this foam cannon was designed, it always fails at the neck, right? Whether the threads crack, I'm not sure if you can see that here, but the threads have cracked. The top that threads on has cracked. And it seems like maybe the weight of this bottle being completely filled is what causes the threads here to crack. And then once the threads crack, it just pops out, and it pops out constantly. That's extremely annoying because if you have this filled with product, guess what? Now that product is all over the ground and you've just wasted everything, however much that costs. But ever since switching to the Astro Eye, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but this foam cannon here, I have not had any of those problems. If I can get that to focus. Yeah, I've not had any of those problems, and this is actually cheaper than the Tool Daily foam cannon, so it worked out. It is a smaller volume, which I've come to learn that that's perfectly fine. I am no longer 100% covering my vehicles in foam. It's not really conducive of my time or my money. Yeah, it's just not necessary. So I'm actually okay with the smaller volume. It is a much thicker plastic. It feels very heavy duty, and I've actually dropped this one a couple of times. I can be a bit clumsy sometimes, but it has not failed, it has not cracked, and it keeps on chugging. So if you are currently using the Tool Daily foam cannon and you haven't had any problems, then great. But if you do have some problems and you are looking for a foam cannon to switch out to, I would recommend this foam cannon here. And yes, I will also link this one down in the description so you can check it out. But that's it, just a quick video to showcase a couple of the tools and products that I've actually been using on a daily basis here. Let me know if any of this was helpful to you guys, and let me know if you actually want to see more of the tools and products that I use and or recommend. With that being said, hit the like button, that gets the channel out to more people, and subscribe if you would like. Also hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on the future videos that I'm going to post here.